look at the situation, Mark. They're down to 2 wide receivers. If I'd had more time today, I'd have figured out who in the hell they're going to pull off the street this week, because that's basically what they're going to have to do. They have already taken one of the guys off the practice squad. I don't know, and maybe one of our staff can check whether or not they have anybody else, pardon me, that's on their scout team that actually plays wide receiver. So they're down to 2 healthy wide receivers. Amendola today had an MRI. We're waiting for the results on that. We may get it before the program's out, but I don't think this is the kind of injury you can come back on a short work week to begin with. I think that's going to affect the Patriots.
Tom Brady's weaponry, I mean, his arsenal is depleted, just as when Aaron Rodgers came in here with Green Bay, his offensive arsenal was depleted. So that's encouraging for the Broncos.
Yeah, and the guy that they used somewhat effectively late in the game last night was White, who scored a touchdown. I think he fits into a wide receiver, slot receiver kind of role for them. And I also think that they're going to use more tight ends and try to run the football more than they have done against other teams with Blunt and with White, and really try and shorten the game. They normally like to extend the game. I think they're going to try and shorten the game here. And someone just asked me on the elevator, how do you think Brock's going to do it? I said, if the weather's good, and it was a cold, windy game. I have not looked at the weather later in the week. They have a heated, cold field, so it won't be a slippery field. They're able to take the dampness out of it. I think if the Broncos could run the football as effectively as they did, and I thought that Buffalo was able to run the football with McCoy. Now they don't have anybody in McCoy's range, but I'm encouraged by what I saw last night, because I don't think they are the Invincibles. And I'm not talking about the cartoon character movie that came out years ago. I'm talking about they're not invincible. They've been shown up over 3 or 4 of the last 6 games, even if you go back to the Colts game, where the Colts were in the game until they started playing silly putty with football. But I think that the Broncos can stay with this team.